Greetings all, Vanny here for Capricorn's weekend message. Okay, well, things came out. They had things to say. Oh my god, I love this card. This is one of the most beautiful cards I have seen in this deck, and this is one of the most beautiful decks I have ever seen. The first card I want to pull out to you is the Soul Passion. And just look at that. That is so beautiful. Like, there's so much to grasp in here. There's like a lion in her eye. The eyelashes make trees. Tears are a waterfall. Dragonflies and butterflies all around. Your passion is your soul. What are you passionate about, Capricorn? What makes you light up a room, talk so fast and excitedly, and absolutely beam? These are your gifts. These are your passions. What lights you up, what inspires you. And you have so much ability to shift and change how things move in your world. You have the ice and purity, where you may feel bare and cold underneath all of that. It is you resting. It is you healing yourself. Because there's about to be a lot of change. Look at how much she is upheaving. That is not done easily. And you have so much potential to do with your creativity. With the rain, and I had to look up this word earlier. Fecundity. And what it means is your ability to finish and put work into many projects, many ideas, many passions. And I feel as though you do have many passions, Capricorn. Being in Capricorn rising myself, this is wonderful. Because between writing my stories, 2 of them, creating my company, creating content here for you guys, as well as other projects, there is so much going on in the everyday that sometimes you need this time to rest. Like, I know I'm not in my most energetic self right now because I am very tired. I have not slept well all week. I've gotten maybe like 5 hours of sleep and less in the past few days. But for you, Capricorn, I feel your focus and your passion is going to create this ripple effect of change that is going to like just tear through your life in the best way possible. Discipline and time is going to be needed to make sure that you have the focus, energy, and attention to put into all of those things, and balancing that rest period and work period. Because when you work so hard, you get to the state that I am in now, where you're pushing through, doing your best to do what you can, and partly kicking yourself because you know you can do better. But do your best until you know better, and then do better. There's a connection that must be made. And I feel like that this is a connection with your higher self, connection with your passions, and connections with what makes you happy. What makes you happy, Capricorn, and when was the last time you did it? Because sometimes with life in general, we get so distracted that we completely forget to enjoy our lives. With the soul and passion, you have compassion that has come out to clarify it. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself and give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. What the fuck was I telling you guys about pushing myself too hard? And I know you guys are pushing yourselves too hard because you're a fucking Capricorn. You're the most ambitious and go-get-em of all of the earth signs. You are the one that will stand on a 90-degree angle and belch into the cavern if it gets you what you need. Again and again and again. You are stubborn. You are unmoving. But sometimes you are your worst enemy because you push yourself too far. You expect too much of yourself. When you sit down and look at everything you do a lot in a fucking day. You do a lot in a week. And if you feel like you need a day where you just do nothing, Give yourself that day. Please take care of yourself, Capricorn, because you are so important. You are so valuable. The Rain card here, speaking of the fecundity. Working on a lot of things at once. This is why you have the focus and the reassess card. Making sure that you have the ability to focus on something at one time and reassessing where you need to put your time and energy. Reassessing what will pull from your time and energy. And giving things time to come forward. Giving things time to work out. Because when we send our prayers and energy to the universe, they don't come back to us the next day. They don't get, like, rewrite an email to us. So things are going to take some time to come about. In that period, please rest. Take care of yourself. Heal yourself. So that this ice won't make your heart any colder. You could purify and uplift so much once you understand what your value is. And what your worth is. Wow. That is a lot of energy moving. That's what all that was. Spirit, why have the winds of change blessed Capricorn? Okay, seems like a bit of an oxymoron. Jump in and slow down. I feel like acceleration in one part of your life and a delay in another. Not so much a delay, but things slowing down. And perhaps they're happening exactly where they need to be. Where something has been happening too much in your professional life that it's overwhelming you. Things finally hit a lull period now that, like, we're out of the holidays and people have come back from the beginning of the year and all of that. We can finally get to a point where we're a little more stable. And maybe because of that, you're not so strained and stressed. And when you get home, you can write that book that you've been having in the back of your mind for years. You can go and code that game that you've always wanted to play and see people play. Whatever it is, there seems to be this balancing energy coming about. You have break free coming in with the connection and the biome card here. I wonder if you had been restraining yourself from connecting with people out of a fear. Spirit, why is the discipline card here? You have presence and have faith with the discipline and time card. So, like, even as I was saying with the comfort card earlier, things are going to take time to come in. So have faith that they are going to come in when they need to be. So be in your present moment. Be present in every moment, every day, because you don't know when Spirit's blessings and opportunities are going to come upon you. And if you are so far into the depression of your past or the anxiety of your future, you may miss a wonderful opportunity that is happening right in front of you. And maybe that has been what has trapped you. Maybe that has been what's made you feel afraid, because you're so much of a dreamer, you're so much of an imaginer. It's taken to a point where you would rather live in your fantasy than do the work to make it a reality. When you can't stay in that fantasy forever, and your reality is only going to get worse if you continue to postpone and delay your own success, because it's easier or more comfortable to see the dream. There is something that you're meant to have. There's something you're meant to see. And there's someone you're meant to be, Capricorn. So make those changes. Live in your passion with compassion for yourself. Understand you are worthy of value and happiness and joy. And I'm sorry if someone has ever made you feel otherwise. Have a beautiful day, Capricorn.